Alright, this is it. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, hope you're doing good. I am not in my usual place, as you can see, I am out and about, but this is a video that cannot wait. I have to film this, because this is a very, very exciting video, a very surreal video, but one that I have kind of been dreaming about making for a very long time. I told you a while ago in an announcement video that I was releasing a magic product through Murphy's Magic, that they had decided to take on one of my ideas. What I wanted to avoid, and what we have avoided, is weeks and weeks of needless build-up and hype before it goes on sale. That isn't happening. This product is going to be on sale in just a few days, that is it. I wanted to be able to talk about it and release it almost immediately after that. So today, I'm going to be telling you about RCARN, which is random card at random number. That is the name of my debut magic product through another company. This is the first major release that I've put into the community. This is an idea that's been in my head for years and something that I've been developing for months and now performing for weeks. And in just a few days, it is gonna be out there into the world for you guys to perform. So, what actually is RCARN? It's kind of what it sounds like. It is an ACAN, which I sort of cringe a little bit saying that because I know that any card at any number is super overdone and all the things that I've said in the past, right? But I wouldn't release this unless I truly believed in it. Am I gonna sit here and claim that it is the Holy Grail? Of course not. I'm not gonna wade into that drama. We know what happens when people do that, and I am not claiming that. RCARN stands for random card at random number. You have a certain amount of energy as a magician, and if more of that energy is going into the method and thinking about how you're actually gonna do the trick in the moment, then you're saving less energy for the presentation. In RCARN, kind of all of your energy is saved for the presentation, so you can truly make it a fully memorable and brilliant experience for your spectator. This is not a magician's ACAN. Everything in this has kind of been designed to make it an audience ACAN. We're not checking arbitrary tick boxes here, that's not the point. We're not trying to fulfill certain criteria, we're just trying to make a devastatingly fooling and entertaining all-in-one package ACAN. And I think that is what RCARN has kind of achieved. Something that is completely hands-off, something that requires no mental maths, something that can use any deck of cards, any order of cards, fully customizable. It is something that it uses no sleight of hand. You don't have to touch the deck, you give the deck to the spectator. The card and number are decided, they deal, and it all just happens. It's I don't want to use the word self-working because there's kind of presentational things you're gonna have to do to make it work, but well, it is kind of self-working. I can't really not call it self-working. It does use technology, but it uses technology in a way that feels like it helps the spectator rather than hinders it. It doesn't feel like you're restricting the trick, it actually feels like you're making it more random, which is where the name comes from, random card at random number. Now, I could sit here and talk about the trick and hype up the trick all day, but I'm not going to. This is the trailer for RCARN. Enjoy.
Oh my god. That's seriously impressive. Holy I'm sorry.
It's alright, I just love watching this reaction.
I genuinely cannot fathom how you've just done that.
This is an ACARN for real workers. An ACARN that is instantly repeatable, ridiculously easy, and 100% hands-off. The selection process could not feel more free. To help them, you let them play around with an app that generates random cards and random numbers entirely separate from one another. They can change their mind on both as much as they want.
I think I'm going to stop here because they are too...
Okay.
It's a number I would never normally go for because it's not a number that is a nice number in my brain. So I've ended up with the 10 of diamonds at position 49.
Now 49 is quite a big number, so flip the deck over. We'll count backwards from 52.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's 52, 51, 50, 49, 10 of diamonds.
Wow, holy, what?
You never even touch the deck. It works every single time, it resets instantly, it ends clean, uses no sleight of hand or gimmicks. and can even use multiple cards and numbers at once.
I genuinely cannot fathom how you've just done that.
This is random card at random number. So there we have it. That is the trailer for my debut magic product, RCARN, which drops on Wednesday, the 4th of June, just a few days away. It is crazy. I am so excited. I cannot wait for you all to get your hands on RCARN, which is, in my opinion, the easiest any card, any number that you will ever perform, and one that is certainly most fooling. Oh my gosh. But don't worry, because in the next video on this channel, I'm going to be sharing a full performance of RCARN, the footage of which you saw in the trailer. I sat down with my best mate Abby and I showed her the trick, and then after that we talk about the trick a little bit more. I break some stuff down, answer some questions that she has as a non-magician, which I think is really interesting, and it's really good to hear her thoughts as well as a non-magician, because sometimes we think like magicians and it's kind of hard to see it from a spectator's point of view, so I'm glad I did that. I talk about the method to her as well and sort of tell her the method and dive into that a little bit more. So if you want to know more about this trick, then the next video is going to be very interesting. That is dropping tomorrow if you're watching on the day it's been published, this one. So yeah, don't miss that. But for now, I'm going to build the hype and tension and just leave you with that trailer. There we go. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you're excited for RCARN, make sure to hit the thumbs up button down below. And make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. The next one on the channel will be the performance, so I'll see you in that one. Until then, take care.